Hey everybody in Project Happiness. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. I'm just coming on here real quick because I wanted to share something with you that I heard today. So, of course, as you know, because you probably wouldn't be in here if this wasn't the case, for me and for all of us, I am all about, in love, obsessed with all things personal and spiritual development. Could talk about it all day, could listen to it all day, could read about it all day. So when I'm in the car, oftentimes I don't always listen to the regular radio. I will listen to some sort of personal development. So my car is like my little traveling school. So today I was listening to a CD, and it was an event that was done a few years ago. And one of the speakers was talking about happiness. And of course, that just piqued my interest because that's the topic of this group and what's happening with our tribe and our new course coming out soon. By the way, everybody in Project Happiness, you may have seen the buzz. If you haven't seen the pinned post, please check that out. We have a wonderful, amazing program coming out soon that we want to share with you. This is on behalf of Project Soulshine and our partner company, which is going to be called Happiness as a Habit. It's a 21-day course, and it includes a 7-day Soul Warrior Cleanse Challenge, which from what I understand is super tough. It's going to be like reprogramming your brain to push aside the negativity, bring in the positivity, and make that your default. But it's not going to be easy on us. This is what I hear. I can't wait to do it myself. So we are going to invite all of you here to participate in that with us. Or if you want to know now, please contact the person who invited you to Project Happiness. If it was me, I'll be getting in touch with you soon. If it was any other of my tribe members, they will be getting in touch with you, or you can message them as well. All right, so here we go. So this is what I heard. I was listening to the CD, and the speaker was talking about happiness and sort of a little formula for how she felt we would see happiness as human beings. So she was saying that each one of us have a blueprint inside of us, some sort of a blueprint that we think how life should be, like what a happy life looks like. And well, there's two parts to this. I'm just going to go with the first part. A lot of times we grow up, and because we either hear it from culture, society, we hear it from our parents, teachers, friends. This is what happiness looks like, right? This is what a happy life means. This is what we want. And if we're super lucky and we're fortunate, ideal situation is we're right in touch with our inner desires and our inner dreams, and what we really want comes from here, okay? Sometimes that's the case, okay? And that's what we're going for now. That's what we're teaching now. A lot of times, though, our version of happiness can come from what we've been told or what we've been made to feel is normal or the thing to do, the right thing to do. So many of us may have grown up in this box where we think happiness means you go to school, you go to college, and you get a job, and you stay in that job for 20 years, you retire, you get pension, you have, 2 kids with a white picket fence and the puppy dog and the minivan and all of that fun stuff, right? And what happens is we make this blueprint. This blueprint gets imprinted inside of us. So what happens is we get to be an adult and we look at our life. We look at our life according to our blueprint. And we say, if our blueprint, if our external circumstances is equal or the same as our internal blueprint, then we're happy, right? We feel happiness. We feel content. If our external circumstances are greater than our internal blueprint, so we have more even than what we envision or what we think we should have, then we're really happy. We're really excited, like we're fired up and stoked, right? And if for some reason our external circumstances are less than our internal blueprint, we feel stressed out. Right? We feel stressed out, we feel bummed out, we feel like we're not good enough, we feel like we're behind, or we're comparing ourselves to others, or whatever we're doing. We feel like we're not succeeding or we're not happy. So there's that discontent, that feeling of just, dis-ease, right? Which can lead to disease, but that's a whole other live stream. Probably not for this group. Anyways, so that I thought that was really interesting, and I thought that was really accurate. Now here's the key, here's the kind of the caveat to this whole thing. She also said in this CD, don't believe what you believe, or don't always believe what you believe. So meaning we may have grown up with this idea of what happiness is, but it's good now that we're adults. It's sometimes helpful to review our internal blueprint and say, is this truly aligned with who I am and what I want? Is this true? Is it true that you can't be happy unless you've gone to Harvard or Yale? Is it true that you can't be happy if you're not sitting in the corner office of a corporation? Is it true that you can't be happy unless you're married by 25 and have 2 kids? Is it? Like, start questioning what your blueprint is, and is it really true for you? Is that your true definition of happiness? And be open to the fact that maybe it's not. Maybe you would actually be happy being an artist and painting. Maybe you would be happy traveling the country and not having a home with a picket fence. You'd rather live in an RV and travel the world or travel the country. Like, be willing to open your mind and listen to your heart and soul as what the longings and the callings of your soul are asking you to do or wanting to do. Be willing to think outside the box, because there are some of these expectations and rules that were told to us that this is what successful people do, this is what happy people do, this is what their lives look like, is not accurate. Either it's outdated, it's not necessarily true anymore, or it's just not true for each individual person. It may completely be that, and that's totally fine. This is about what's true for you. So I want to invite you to look at this exercise, look at this this idea and this concept, and dig deep for yourself and ask yourself, what is my internal happiness blueprint? Like, what have I been told? What have I been led to believe? What do I think happiness really means? And then be willing to look at all of that and say, is this true for me? Is this accurate for me? Well, first of all, actually, look at how you feel. If you're not happy, if you're feeling stressed out, discontent, then look at your life circumstances and say, is this not matching up to my internal blueprint? It probably isn't. So what is my internal blueprint? Where is my external circumstances falling short of my expectations? Once you do that, then look at your expectations and say, is this true for me? Is that truly what I want? Am I truly living the life that I want to? Am I going for the things that I truly want to go for? If you're absolutely at a point where you're happy and you're content and your life circumstances on the outside match how you feel on the inside, then kudos, that's awesome. I'm happy for you. Like, you can absolutely comment and say that, because I'm sure a lot of people would love to hear, your pointers on that. Believe me, there are so many who feel that discontent. So many. If your life exceeds your internal blueprint, then hallelujah, I am so happy for you. And again, share what it is about your life. Share what you're doing. Share what you did to come to that place where you're just absolutely stoked about your life. People need to hear your story. How did you get there? What was your thought process? What did you go through? What did you overcome? Okay, so this exercise I think is especially helpful for those who are not feeling content. You're feeling like happiness is not a habit. It only happens now and then. Or I'll be happy when I have that master's degree. I'll be happy when I buy a house. I'll be happy when. If you find yourself saying that, this is a great time to do this exercise and say, what is my internal blueprint? And what am I really judging myself against? And really say, is this true for me? Is it true that I can't be happy until? Because what we're saying here in this group project happiness is a choice. It's a choice. But I think we need to make these choices based on what's true for our souls, what we really, really want. Not a choice based on someone else's expectation or cultural or societal norms of what we think we should want. Okay, so that's it. I hope that helped you. And if you got any value from this, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Please drop me a comment and let me know if you found value in this. If you have any questions or need clarification, also drop me a comment as well. If you feel comfortable sharing what your blueprint is and getting some feedback on how to maybe change your blueprint, or maybe if you think it's not working for you, or if it is working for you and you have this amazing blueprint, share with us. Share what it is. Share what you did. did. Share your journey to happiness. And this is a safe space. There is no judgment. There's no right or wrong. We are here to be on this journey together to make happiness our default, because I truly believe that every single one of us deserves that. Right? So just like the video said in the pinned post, you deserve to feel amazing every single day of your life. So if you're not, then let's talk about why, and let's talk about what we can do about it. All right, so that's it for now. I'm Jen Rapinian. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.